Welcome to Channel 1000, to the infinity and beyond.
Today we will be discussing one of America's most famous wars, the War of 1812.
First, we'll talk about how the war began in the first place. The war started in July of 1812 when General Holt led the American army into Detroit, from Detroit into Canada. Holt was met by Tecumseh and his warriors.
Speaking of Tecumseh, he was very important in this war because he was planning on making confederations with the British.
In the fierce battle obtained on October 5th, 1813, the great leader Tecumseh died.
With the death of Tecumseh, the hopes for a Native American confederation died as well.
British fortunes improved in the spring of 1814, although they had been fighting a war with Napoleon and won. Now they could send more forces to America. Now on to the attacks of Washington, D.C.
Now that the British had more forces, they decided to attack Washington, D.C.
They decided to burn down many buildings, including the Capitol and the President's mansion. Fortunately, a violent thunderstorm put out the storm before it could do any more damage.
Now we will go live to with Dolly Madison on her courageous act.
We are here live with Dolly Madison. She is a person who she was there. She had courageous acts in this attacking of Washington, D.C. Now let's follow up and ask her some quick questions. Now, Dolly, what was it like, and what were your courageous acts?
Well, I was just sitting there in the President's mansion, and they came in and started burning them down. But I said, no, let me first bring some valuable items home with me, away from this horrible burning.
So you technically saved some stuff, I hear this, right?
Yes.
If my ears are open.
Yes, I saved a very nice portrait of Washington, President Washington, our first president.
Oh yes, that is
and
right.
some very important documents and things.
So you actually were a hero in this case.
A small one. Just a small one.
Oh, so you were very humble about it.
Yes.
Alright then. You have it first with Channel 1000. We'll be right back to the studio. Thank you. Okay.
Like all things, the war had to come to an end.
Yes, indeed. The war was over, and the official notification was the Treaty of Ghent.
In Ghent, Belgium, in December of 1814.
But before word of the treaty actually reached the U.S., one final and ferocious battle occurred in the New Orleans, none other than the Battle of New Orleans.
Oops, that's all the time we have today. Please join us next time when we review a man at age 76 that still plays with baby